Hi everyone, it's Dr. Jen from drjenmed.com. In home medical care, home health care, caregiver training, etc. Today I'm doing a video that personally I believe the Lord has put in my heart to do. It's not a medical video per se, but it's just been on my mind all day, and I said, you know what, I'm going to be obedient, I'm going to do this video. So the title of this video is Your Self-Worth, Knowing Your Self-Worth. You know, you can go to the supermarket or a market and a person see some tomato. Some people think that tomato for £1 should be worth $100, 150. So I'm looking at it and say, oh, me have at my yard, it can't be more than $50. The point is that the same tomato, different people can put a different value or worth on it, on the same product, right? And today we're going to talk about what do you say about your worth, about yourself, And I've seen this pattern happen so many times in my life, in other people's life, that we don't really value ourselves. We don't value what we bring to the table, who we are, our unique personality, character, skills, etc. So we allow other people to undervalue us, and there's one thing when a person undervalue, a person can feel however they want to feel, if them brain, if them mind, if them choose to undervalue, that's your business. But the issue that I'm going to deal with today is when we accept their valuation of us, we accept what they say we are worth, and then we start to live in a box of, oh, well, maybe I'm really not that smart, or maybe I'm really not that pretty, or can't, whatever. And sometimes it's not those conscious thoughts, but it's like a deep set programming that if you don't mind sharp over a few years, you have no self-confidence, you have no self-esteem, because them say you boil the frog, you gently keep turning up the temperature on that frog. It's something like that. And I'm challenging you today to look into yourself, because there are recordings playing in our subconscious that we're not really aware of it. We don't sit down and say, oh, I'm so ugly. But when you forgot to do something that requires you to stand up in front of people, you're shy because, why, I have this mole right here, so something ugly. I'm using a simple example to just say, what do you value yourself? How much do you worth? Do you know your worth? Now, if you have any Jack Mandora, I always say man, woman, pikini, dog, cat, whatever it want to be, who is trying to devalue you, you need to remove yourself from that environment. You have to remove yourself, because very few people have that mental capacity to endure such an environment without it impacting them, particularly children. Children are extremely susceptible to their environment, what they're socialized around. We too, as adults, you can be a very well accomplished, well educated person doing well, and you're around people who keep putting you down. Those sick people. Yeah, sick people. Yeah, you have to reach, some people, a person devalues you, and you lash out and you cuss and you go on bad. That is your defense mechanism, but it still shows that it is bothering you, it is hurting you, it's devaluing you. So you really do need to take away yourself. Follow the rhythm and take away yourself. Yeah, man, you have to move, you have to get out of it. Failing that, you have to establish some boundaries. Like, seriously, I I tolerate this, but this I won't tolerate, for your own mental health, for your own emotional health. These are things that cause depression, low self-esteem. You're afraid to do anything. You're afraid to start, you're afraid to stop, you're afraid to fail, you fear what other people think. You remember what the Bible said? The fear of man will prove a snare. It's a reason why the Bible says it, even as wisdom, because we're afraid of everything. We're afraid of what people think. We're become people pleasers, right? When we don't know our self-worth. So yes, it may be coming from childhood, that you were told many things, or maybe experienced severe trauma that made you believe otherwise. But I'm going to say to you today, get a paper, sit down with it, write out all of the things you believe about yourself, that you truly believe. The good, I always say, the good, the bad, the ugly, write it out, right? And you will shock yourself what you don't believe and what you do believe. And then I'm going to challenge you again. The people who you are around, who have been feeding this. So maybe at your workplace and you're around certain toxicity. I have a bona fide sister, rest in peace, who would say, if Smarty gave you something to drink that had poison in it, would you take it? Would you drink it? You need to learn to say no, thank you. Say it with me. You need to learn to say no, thank you. You need to know your worth. You need to know what you value first and foremost to yourself. And the easiest way to build that is to set a small, tiny goal and accomplish it. Work any goal you set, and as you achieve that goal, stand up proud about achieving that, and use that to build up yourself, build up your confidence. It can be something as simple as, I'm gonna do a good rice and peas, right? You research it, you do it, you got it done, it was good. As simple and as silly as it is, you know that before that you couldn't do it, now you can. Use that to propel you forward. So, in a nutshell, set up boundaries. Not anybody can come in your territory. Hear me? You know, I'm not a thief. I come try steal, kill, and destroy your whole soul. You establish boundaries, right? For environments that are like vampires draining you, you remove yourself from those environments, those people, as much as you can, right? Or at least formulate a plan to get out of those environments. And thirdly, you work on yourself by taking those small steps of looking into yourself and gradually building up yourself, build your confidence. I don't know why God told me to share this, but just trust me. Just do what himself do. And I wish you all the best. You want nurses, you need doctors, you need somebody to come and train your caregivers and all of that. www.drjenmaid.com. If this was helpful, don't be mean. Like, comment, and share. Until next time, God bless.